Hello everyone and welcome back to Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, where we've entered the Matrix and we're jumping back and forth between time and, you know, as you do. Okay. So we went to the detention center and I couldn't get everything I needed out of that. So I went back to our office and actually completed everything I needed to do there as far as I can tell. So now I don't think I have enough information to go back to the detention center yet. I'm assuming that's going to be the last thing. So we'll go to the lobby. 7 years ago, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. So is this like right after? Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. Okay, so no, this is... I thought this was going to be like immediately following the trial, but okay. So all of this is happening within the same time frame, as far as I can tell. I didn't want to have to remember that day.
I deeply regret having to declare a verdict this way. The trial is over.
Ah, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Zack.
There is one thing I wish to make clear today in this courtroom. You cannot declare me guilty.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about this. Yeah, so he disappeared. Mr. Enigmar. The defendant escaped. Find him quick.
The bailiff, close all exits from the building. On the double, you must not be allowed to escape.
Okay, so I guess we're working on how he escaped. When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge, but now, like an amputated limb, I can still feel it itching. Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate. Hey, you there, sir. Oh, I remember him. Don't remember his name. Just down on the hands, floor on your head. Now. Down on the hands, floor on your head. Yep, that's about right. What's the big idea? My ears. No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here. But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. Zoink. I just say it like it is, sir, and it's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. I feel like you started large and then kept moving down. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago? No recollection of that, sir. Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir. There is no past. There is only now, sir. Okay, you're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir. Court bailiff Mike Meekins! At your service, sir. That was it. Was his name Mike? I don't remember his... Alright, whatever. I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape. Uh-oh. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir. It was me, sir. But you were a regular police officer once, right? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So, you were in charge of security at the time of the vanishing. I'm dying over here. Oh, it's a hard knock life, sir. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet. Guess I wasn't the only victim. Oh, on that day. Oh, wait, no. I got nothing. I don't even know. Okay, let's just talk. Tell me about yourself. What can you tell me about you? Last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but last year a tragedy struck a rising star at the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times. In 3 days, they fired me. As you know, accidents happen, but yeah. That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lowly bailiff. But your uniform. I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here. A star rises among the court bailiffs, full of hope, then tragedy strikes. Is there anything more you can tell me about it? About Zach Grimari's disappearance? Oh, the humanity. That's enough of that. Sorry about that. Why, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be amiss. The door slams open, slam, and some guy's face is right there in front of me. Face! So you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes, and I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk hat all the way down the hall, sir. I think I know what happened. Now I know why it was evidence. I have a diagram of the court building here. Then you ran out of the court. Aha! There's courtroom number 7. That's where I was, sir. All by myself, nary a friend to call my own. Okay, and which way did Zach Grimari run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up like this, and around the corner like that. So I, with no delay, ran after him with no delay. When I turned the corner, I saw that magic man run into the defendant lobby, where there was a little girl, I'm guessing. Swiftly I ran. Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room. Why, I remember it like it was right there, because it was lobby number 2, sir. You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I didn't believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke. Except there wasn't even any smoke, he was just gone. Oh. That's impossible. Yes, that word. Oh, how many times I've said that word. Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying. I'm dying over here. Oh, okay. I won't say it again, I promise. I have to admit, it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir. That's right, nothing was here, sir. How can you talk so loud and still be hiding something? Alright, well, maybe I was wrong. So Vac was in the room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir. I saw him with my own eyes. That red silk hat, that flowing cape. He ran right in here, right inside this room. Silk hat, cape. That's Zach, all right. But sir, look at the room. There's not a single place to hide. Sir, there's nothing I could do, but nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Sir. Ideas about what exactly, sir, if you don't mind my asking? You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Ow. Alright. Cyclox, I should have known. What does he know about the trick? The disappearing trick, okay. Okay, Mr. Meekins, what do you know? Spit it out. Hey, what's with the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something, and I'm going to find out what. Zach Grimari vanished from this room. How'd he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say sir. Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, I see, at the time, sir, I was here, but listen, it was impossible. What could such a little girl possibly do anyway? What did you just say? Sir, did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. There's someone else in the room, wasn't there? Sir, I'm gonna have to invoke my right to remain in a state of not talking. It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was hiding here in this room that day. Sir, sir, I've never seen that girl until just the other day. Mr. Meekins, I'm not buying it. Sir. Yep. Sir, that day, she was here, in the room, sir. But he wasn't. You mean you chased her into this room, not him? Sir, my days as a police officer, literally days. I learned a thing or two. Oh, that's amazing. Literally days as a police officer. Okay, just one thing, but it was how not to mistake a girl for a 7-foot tall magician. 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he? Nope. You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Grimari, but you saw something, and therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar? That's why we have it. Oh, so he knew. What's that? That girl's favorite trick, the amazing Mr. Hat. She uses it in her show down at the Wonder Bar. Have you been to the Wonder Bar? So, it wasn't a waking dream, was it, sir? Come again? That night on stage I saw a vision, except it wasn't a vision. It was a hat. An amazing Mr. Hat. He really exists. Okay, so we know how he got out. What does that tell us, really? Because I feel like the answer is not much. Trucy helped him escape. So she knew this was a possibility. Now remember it clearly, though the details are a little vague. Zach Grimari exited the courtroom. I gave chase and cornered him in the corner room, sir. Zach Grimari, don't even think you can escape Meekins. Down on your hands, floor on your head. Hello? Something the matter, mister? No, that is... Sir, I'm currently chasing a suspect, sir. Zach Grimari, do you know him? Oh, I love Zach Grimari. His magic is the best. I'm his biggest fan. I see, that's why you're wearing that costume you're wearing. Anyway, that very same Zach came into this room. But no one's been here except me. But he has to be in here somewhere. Under the sofa, in the trash can, behind the painting, under the rug. So, Trucy was his accomplice. Imagine my astonished surprise when 1 week later, I just happened to walk into a bar and see him. Mr. Hat. I couldn't believe my own eyes. For a while, I thought it had all been a long dream. A dream that lasted a week? But it wasn't the magician who disappeared. It was Mr. Hat. Wait, what? What? Oh. The vanishing trick. The trick vanishes. Okay. No, it seems complex. What really happened that day was quite simple. You were standing by the door and out came Zach. But that wasn't all. Another person got in on the act and she was standing in front of lobby number 2. Along with Mr. Hat. Ah, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? So, while you are standing in shock and amazement, the magician rounds the corner and most likely runs through the closest door into lobby number 1. This is where you come in. You turn the corner in rather lukewarm pursuit. And at that very moment, Trucy runs into lobby number 2. Then all she has to do is tuck away the amazing Mr. Hat. Sir, I only lost sight of him for the briefest of moments. Then I saw that cape, Zach Grimari's red cape, and fluttering like a cape. Astounding, sir. All my days of posing queries and making inquiries and chasing quarries wasted. It's as if I could see them melting away like an ice cream cone left by the side of the road to die. Or scattered remains of a messily eaten chocolate parfait. Such sweet sorrows. Poor Meekins, he's gonna get fired from this job too. I'm sorry. I had no idea how much he'd suffer on account of this case. It's an honor, sir. I've apologized to people many, many times, sometimes more than once. But this is the first time anyone's ever apologized to me. Actually, about that girl, I'm sort of her guardian now. Is that so? Wait. Sir, you should know that I harbor no ill feelings whatsoever in my harbor. Okay. I let the defendant escape. That's the stone cold truth. Just another step on my way from singing the blues to wearing the blues. Someday, sir, I'll be standing side by side with the great Detective Gumshoe. I love that there's someone aspiring to be Gumshoe. I just realized too, it's Guamshoe. Mr. Meekins, this is a free ticket to the show at the Wonder Bar. If you want, it's an honor, sir. Sir, I can't count the number of things I've had taken from me, sir, but no one's ever given me anything for free. Right, I'll see you in court next time then, sir. Look forward to it. All eyes were on Zach Grimari that day in court until his mysterious disappearance. Now part of the mystery's been revealed, but the magician remained out of sight. It would be 7 years before I met him again. I want to be Detective Gumshoe. Alright, we did it. Oh, the Borscht Bowl Club. Where it all began. Do you go there or go back to the... We didn't really get anything that's going to help us with the Cyclops, but do we need to go back to the was it Drew Studio? That doesn't. All right, whatever. Let's catch up on present day. See what's going on in the world. Present day Borscht Bowl Club.
I'll be taking my leave now. Still have some work to do back at the office.
And I guess I'll go back to my piano.
To be honest, it's better when you aren't playing. This frigid culinary dungeon feels almost comfortable. Later then.
I knew it. I knew you'd be back. 2 hours left on my shift. Wonder if we'll get any customers tonight. Oh my god. Do you know who I am? I know exactly who you are. Who I am? No, but if you hum it, I can play it. Just kidding. I don't do requests. How about a different sort of request? You see, I play cards. Oh, a customer. I was just hoping someone would come in and save me from a night at the Keys. I seek a true competition. I have heard the Borscht Bowl Club is the place for this. Now I see the rumor is true. And this is... a friend of yours? What? Nah, don't mind me. I'm just your friendly neighborhood newsman. He will not be playing tonight. When his business is finished, I shall send him home. This competition will be between us, no others. The Right Talent Agency represents 2 artists, And I'm number 2. I play piano. Well, sort of. It's actually just a front for my real talent, which is playing poker. Don't ask me how I got started. I don't remember. But I'm good. Real good. Didn't take long for the rumors to get around. Go to the Borscht Bowl Club if you want a real game. That guy's never lost. People don't come here to hear me tickle the ivory. They come to watch me play cards. Is this a seedy poker club? No, it's a restaurant. We don't play for high stakes. There's no money involved. But real players carry cash, and they're always thirsty. It's a handy source of income for the club owner. Then let's compete. I'll take you to the room. The hideout, yes. But before we go... Yes? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Shady Smith. Oh, and I'm Brushel, Spark Brushel, news reporter. Oh, I'm... No. Phoenix Wright. Huh? You must always look a man in the eye when you make your introductions. You still do not know who I am. Have we met? Ah! Stay in this courtroom. You cannot declare me guilty. What are you talking about? I'm talking... Yep. He ran away. Oh! So he came back after 7 years. Yep, he sure ran away. You can't be, but you're... Zach Gramari? Yes, the reincarnation act of the century. Pity I have only an audience of 1. You. Zach Gramari, this must be a bad dream. In a sense, this guy ruined my life. You there. Da? We'll play soon. Ready the room. Da, I will be preparing the hideout for you. Are you really him? The Zach Gramari? No, I'm Shady Smith. Remember this. How many years has it been now? 6? In exactly 3 days from now, it will be 7. I caused you much inconvenience, I fear. Yeah, you could say that. Is she well? Trucy, I mean. She's fine. Got her working already, hope you don't mind. I hardly need to express my gratitude, but you have it. This is why I have come. That, to settle a matter of cards. By which you mean poker. His eyes. He's serious. I despise losing above all else, and so I've decided that I will win tonight, no matter what it takes. I know this guy's type, and they're dangerous. Everything's about the competition. All else is secondary. Perhaps we should take this time to talk before we play. I know you have much to ask me. And you. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's see what he has to say. The meaning of competition. We competed that day 7 years ago, too. Ah, yes. You must have been surprised. Called to the detention center out of the blue. 2, 1. Showdown time. I lost. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time and only lost twice. Who was the first? The man I killed, of course. You chose your defense attorneys by playing poker. Some are hired, others are fired. When you compete, you see a man's true nature. You know what I speak of. I know that you do. Trucy's power. Trucy, she is in a class of her own. For 7 years, I've played poker here at the Borscht Bowl Club. And I've never lost once. I'm good, but not that good. I win because whenever there's a big game, I bring in Trucy. And she sends me signals. Daddy, he's got a good hand. You might have a chance if you act quick. Better call him soon. Can you tell me what her power is? Judging a person's thoughts by reading their reactions is a staple of performance magic. But those of Trucy's line possess far greater skill. Her line? Recall you were the second man to whom I've lost. Magnifique Grimari. That was the first time I learned of this power, as you call it. Wait, so you're saying her power is genetic? It's just in the Grimari blood or something? Blood? Wait, what? No! Ah! I'm sorry, but it is not something told lightly to outsiders. What? And it's not something you need to know at this time. Some kind of Grimari secret then? Fine. What? Let's ask about Trucy. We'll go back to that. She's 15 this year. She's still trying her best to follow in your footsteps, you know. I see. When I planned my disappearance act, it was the thought of her alone that gave me pause. Wait, you were planning on vanishing from the get-go? Yes, and for that I must apologize. However, I could not be found guilty that day because of this. The real page! This. Oh. Wait. A transferal of rights. You see the signature. A transferal? That's Magnifique Grimari's signature, isn't it? Hereby give all rights to the secret staging and performance of my music to the recipient below, Zach Grimari. And the recipient's name is you, Zach Grimari. Yes, it is I. Wait, this page looks torn. You recall the diary, yes? Let's take a close look at this diary. Not that a page has clearly been ripped out. It just so happens I have here what I believe to be the missing page. Is it really fake evidence if he's like, I believe this to be the page? Like, he's not saying it is. He's saying, I believe this could potentially be the missing page. Wait, let me see that. Could I forget? That scrap of paper lost me my attorney's badge. This is the real page that was torn from the book. Magnifique gave it to me that night. You could have told me this earlier, like 7 years earlier. Once again, I must apologize. It was all I could do to prepare for my escape from that courtroom. Transfer of rights. The greatest of Magnifique Grimari's illusions are true art. As such, they are well protected by this document. Only its bearer may perform his illusions on stage. Sounds like a pretty important thing to have if you're his disciple. As the rightful heir to his art, I too wanted a rightful heir. Rightful? I'm sure you know who I chose as my successor. Your daughter. That is why I've risked all to come here tonight. Brushel. Yes, sir. Here you go. What's this? A letter passing the rights I've inherited to Trucy. I would have you sign here as a witness. But I'm not a lawyer anymore. I need a public notary besides. I may not look it, but I'm a certified notary. You are? By day, I wear notary's glasses and hunt for news. Also by day, I wear reporter's glasses and notarize. When I take off the glasses, I can't see very well. Your signature, please. This is the first reason I have come here tonight. Transferal of right. Oh. I finally figured it out. Now I know why you've come out of hiding only now. It's been 7 years, you said. Precisely. Oh, more. Okay, we'll do that. There's a law that covers your situation. After 7 years, missing persons are considered to be legally deceased. So if someone was to vanish from the face of the earth 7 years ago, they would lose all rights as a living person after 7 years from that day. Not to mention all of their possessions. Exactly, which is why I'm here. I risk showing my face in public for the sake of this document before my 7 years are up. You might say I am securing my daughter's inheritance. But do you really need this document? Wouldn't Trucy inherit your estate automatically? Not in this case, I'm afraid. This case? Yes, I received the performance rights from Magnifique Grimari. However, this was done in secret without witnesses. Before Magnifique died, 2 potential successors to his repertoire were named. Myself, Zach Grimari, and Volant Grimari. Not Trucy. I see, so you do need this document. I've known Brushel since before I vanished. He is a man I trust. What? Now, only 3 know of my rebirth. I took the liberty of looking into Trucy's background and found you had no other close kin. It is as you say. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd say something about the mother at this point. I know everyone else, but Trucy's mother is a mystery. Alright. We'll tackle the Magatama thing in the next episode. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. I love bouncing back and forth and getting like the different bits of the story. This was a really neat way to do things. So as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.